time has come.
What up, you savages? What up, you? Welcome, everybody, and thank you for joining us for another awesome episode. We got some cool stuff coming your way today. Rob, what's going on, man?
Let's go. I would like the audience to know that before we get into the thing, like, we don't see what Tim's going to do. Like, we don't have eyes on him, so you never know.
He blocks out his camera 5 minutes prior to the show, so we have no idea what happens within those.
There's always a 10% chance he's going to be naked, and this is going to ruin everything. Just to be honest.
I always have a shirt on.
That's true. That's true.
He does us that favor, folks.
It's
Tim, how's that popcorn?
Salty and good. Sorry, I was excited for the show. Please carry on.
To everybody in the chat, thank you guys for tuning in, saying hello. We're excited to be here, excited that you guys are tuning in live with us. So we'll get going here. We got Elric of Melnibone. Say that 5 times fast, right?
I'd like to hear you just say it one more time.
Melnibone. Melnibone? I believe that's how
you guys speak French, otherwise it'd be easy for you.
Yeah, right, exactly.
That's the problem. Yeah, we do have a lot to cover, so we should probably just get right into it.
Cool.
Guys. So,
well, let's not keep the audience waiting. Let's go right into it.
Yep. And I know Tim and Stell y'all done at least one video since the new year, but this is my first time back since it's 2025. So happy New Year's, everybody. Hope everybody had a great holiday break.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
So sorry I didn't do a top whatever of 2024, but we are considering doing lessons learned in 2024. I think that would be a great video for us to do. At least some people might be interested. Great, might.
Yeah, right.
Let's see. The graphic novel. Rubus has finished his portion of the graphic novel. So what we're waiting on is Maja to finish up the coloring, which she did tell me a date, but it eludes me. But so I would look for a graphic novel sometime late March, early April, maybe. So that seems reasonable to get it printed and everything. So excited for that. Let's see. 2025 conventions. As always, we have these listed on the website, savagecrucible.com. We are looking to add 2 more shows. Yeah, I can't help the staticky part. Whatever. And for those people that don't know, Restream changed a bunch of settings, so we were having massive technical.
It was a great time.
Great time.
We are still coming to you, not holding us back.
Right? Yeah. Like it was. So I have this great mic that I don't get to use right now. So, but having said that, going back to the convention schedule, we want to add 2 more shows to this for the year. We're looking in 2 geographic areas, specifically Florida and the Northeast. And there is 1 show in October out in Texas that we might consider as well. So just a heads up for everybody. Please come out west this year. We've been out west twice. We've been LA twice. Let's see. I want to make sure. Oh, any luck with the Fan Expo in Toronto? For 26, that's an option. I don't think we're going to Canada for 25, but
Ambitious.
Yeah, it is. Well, yeah. No, Zolicon will be a lot of fun. There's gonna be a lot of vendors, a lot of indie toy companies at Zolicon, and it's at a casino. So
Oh God.
I don't know if that's going to contribute to the hysteria or the tears, but yeah, that should be.
I came here broke and I left broke.
I mean,
Just want to let you folks know any money you spend at Savage Crucible, you will walk with some reward of.
There's no
losers at our table.
No gambling there.
Nice. I like the first two volumes. The third got too political. I don't know what that statement is, but all right. So Wave 1 replacement feet. The overwhelming majority of people should have received their replacement feet. I think I got one email today and then maybe two yesterday. Those will get sent out. And I think the mail got picked up Monday and Tuesday. So most people around the country will definitely have their feet of those people that emailed me. So we're giving everybody till the 31st to let us know that they haven't gotten their feet. And what I mean by that is, doesn't mean you haven't got a tracking number or anything like that. Just simply mean like somehow you got missed because there was an upload problem when we did the Kickstarter backers. And so then after the 31st, if you haven't reached out to us previously in any form about your feet, then it's on you to go to the website and pay for them. Because I have to put a deadline on that at some point. But I feel like that's pretty reasonable. If you've already emailed us and I've screwed up and missed your email or something like that, don't relax. You're covered. You've reached out to us. I'm not gonna, you don't need to frantically email me everybody that hasn't gotten their feet yet. In terms of getting a shipping notification. So that's what we're referring to. There's people that kind of show up 6 months later and go, oh, I didn't know there were replacement feet. I like mine now. Like, yeah. So, and that would be one of our lessons learned from 2024. No matter how much information we put out there over multiple channels, there is no way to get to everybody.
We need more.
Some of these comments, I don't know what people are talking about. What is
they're talking about the Elric later series, like the newer stuff.
Oh, I wasn't reading on that. Yeah, what an interesting name for a town.
I think they're for King of Prussia, where Zolo will be.
Or Zolo, yeah, it's right outside Philly. Yeah. Well, Prussia was a country, wasn't it? Am I confused about that?
Yep. No. People getting their feet, saying they're getting their feet. So
yeah.
Nobody's sending feet pics though on the Facebook group. What's going on, guys?
No love.
No. So all right, moving on. We want to give a shout out for the new hoodie that's available at Telix Creations. I actually want this.
Me too.
I like zip ups.
I placed my order already. Told Marsh.
And what is everybody's opinion? Because I will not buy a hoodie if it's a pullover. It has to be a zip up in the front. Does that make me like a fat lazy old man?
No. I 100% agree.
Yeah.
The option of having to be able to zip it, you can choose how up, how high you want to zip it, how low,
right? How much chest hair shows? Yeah,
exactly.
That's important.
Right, you gotta pay for the people.
But he definitely has some nice designs on these. I'll bring up some here. So he definitely got that new Rapex one, so the bloody variant one there.
Love it.
And he's got names for that. I believe this one's like the OG Slate. I think this is the Royal Guard.
The Royal Guard. No.
Yeah. A lizard, Lemurian. A savage, I think.
Yeah.
And the Shadow. So definitely some nice different designs there. So, definitely go and check them out, guys.
Yeah, he's doing great with us.
Yeah. He's also has shirts available too. So
we're Frankie's giving us shit about the zippers.
Oh, is he in the comments? Oh yeah, I see him.
Yes. Chris, your stuff will ship soon. The ladies are coming in tomorrow. We've been doing construction or renovations at the shop/warehouse. We tore out a bunch of office space to create more warehouse space. That's still ongoing. I'll actually be out of town next week. I'm going to Vegas for a convention. for our other brand. And while they're doing that, they'll be knocking down another wall, opening up some more space. But tomorrow, your order should get packed, and hopefully it gets shipped out tomorrow, Chris. Just depends on how much I get done after the show tonight and printing out labels. So just to answer that question. Let's see.
Dawn says, "Do we want feet pics?
I read it.
Does a bear shit in the woods? Come on, brother." Like,
And don't trim those toenails either. We like it nasty.
Oh, you guys. All right, wave 2. So, still learning, guys. Still learning. The soft goods for wave 2 have put a minor kink in our plans. So they're supposed to be here March 5th, the soft goods at the factory, not the toys to us, to be clear. So obviously Chinese New Year just started. That means the entire country shuts down for realistically about 6 weeks. Chinese New Year lasts about 4 weeks, but every week on either side of it kind of dictates that. So the factory won't be at full capacity anyway until right about the end of February, beginning of March. So we're hoping that everything will get shipped in March. Shouldn't be a problem. A lot of SKUs are done. And this is one of the reasons why we're moving to smaller waves, because all it takes is one thing to delay an entire wave.
mm-hmm.
And like, we could ship stuff. We have products that we could ship, but that logistically gets to become a nightmare, and costs a lot of money. So for backers, it's a really big deal because they have been waiting a long time, and I completely understand where they're coming from. For people that pre-ordered, they pre-ordered it back in August. It hasn't been that long. But we definitely are getting better, I think, in terms of the scheduling aspect and learning where we need to be. So hopefully everybody will have everything in hand sometime in April and May. That seems like a long time away, but it's really not. So, but I think the soft goods you guys are gonna be really excited about the soft goods when you get them. They're really nice quality things. They add a lot of value to the characters. They're fun to play with and they're fun to display. So,
Some really nice stuff. To Chris, that's Rubus's artwork of Nashorn.
That's not Nashorn.
Or, well, I guess, yeah. We don't see. I was trying not to say too much.
You didn't say anything else. Just that's not Nashorn.
Okay.
Bum bum ba bum.
Yeah.
I was going to go with the crowd. See, I can never win with these guys. It's either I'm saying too much or I'm not saying enough.
That's why you got to be like me. Just sit here and look pretty.
Oh,
yeah, right.
Frankie is talking a lot of shit. All right, that's fair. That's fair. That's good. I'm trying to read the comments. First strike, is it easy to change my address for the backers? We did a Kickstarter update where we literally give a visual illustration on how to change your address in Kickstarter. So I can't remember, was that update 28 or something? They're all on Kickstarter, and they were also Kickstarter emails those out. So
right. On the Facebook group as well.
Let's see.
There was a question. Which feet match for the replacement on conclusive sentry? It should be the conclusive feet. I mean,
yeah, you'll see the color.
Red.
And they were sent out with according to the order, so you should. Yeah, you're not.
Well, you might be trying to order them all on the website, right? So.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, it's conclusive Imperial Sentry was the original name, so it probably just says Imperial Sentry instead of conclusive on.
I don't have my glasses. Is Frankie blowing his kisses? I can't see that emoji.
Okay.
Right. No, I think he's laughing.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
We'll just say it's kisses. Thank you, Frankie.
Yeah, right.
Love you back, little brother.
Wait, you calling Frankie little? You short little?
Yeah, well, yeah, right. Yeah, but I'm just older, so
you're older. You mean younger brother, not little.
It's not by size. Trust me. That's for damn sure.
Oh damn.
Okay, so wave 2.
All right, that's Frankie's. We should have brought. No, we'll bring Frankie on a different show.
Yeah.
All right, so there's still a lot to cover.
We'll bring him on when Warrior's here. We'll have him come on and talk.
Yeah.
All right, so starting tomorrow, Michael Moorcock's Elric will be up for pre-order. We're really excited about this. I know a lot of hardcore fantasy fans are also excited about this. This is the first of 3 contractual figures that we have licensed with Moorcock. So we're not going to divulge the other 2 yet, but there are, and I don't mean we're doing 3 versions of Elric. Well, that kind of gets into the multiverse concept, but three paint versions of the same figure. We're not doing that. They're 3 entirely different sculpts for these 3 licensed characters from Michael Moorcock. So we're really excited. Teased at the LA Comic-Con, got really great feedback there. If you're not familiar with Elric, you're doing yourself an injustice not following up on the character. This character is responsible for inspiration for The Witcher, for the Targaryens on Game of Thrones. Everything, I mean, just there's so much. The multiverse, this was the first multiverse concept that I'm aware of, and that most people attribute to the whole entire concept of a multiverse. So it is definitely the antithesis to Tolkien. It's very much not good and bad. It's very much a chaos and order. Every character is very tragic in a lot of ways. So great reading. So with that, we got some new pictures to share. But I would like to go through a little bit of information for you guys. This figure is going to come with 3 different heads, which you'll see here in a bit. He's coming with 2 different swords. I might be having a stroke with my pronunciation, but that's all right. If I pass out, do call the
life alert.
Yeah,
do you have your life alert on you there, Rob?
Yeah. He does come with 2 swords.
I'm eating popcorn. Stop it.
I know, right?
I'm gonna choke.
Oh my god. I'm just reading some of the comments. All right, so 2 swords, Stormbringer and Mournblade. He comes with 3 belt attachments: the Horn of Fate, a bag of herbs, and a potion bottle, which actually is going to glow in the dark. The Chaos Shield, which we realized
herbs,
not your kind,
not your kind.
Right. The Chaos Shield is not colored to canon. However, we don't think it would look well with this character. So if we ever get to do a Whelan version of Elric, we'll definitely do a more canonical version of the Chaos Shield. So he does come with a soft goods double-sided cape. We'll have pictures of that here in a minute, and actually have a sample here with me. He comes with 2 sets of armored hands, meaning weapon-holding hands and splayed hands. But then additionally, he comes with 2 extra left set of hands that have that King of the Rings that he in the stories that he has. So that was something that's
sweet.
And the reason why we did that was simply if you wanted to create some characters with the alternate head without the ring. So we thought that was great for army building purposes. He comes with a really awesome sword sheath. And if you guys haven't figured out by now, this whole random blind bag weapon thing is going to be a staple of our figures moving forward. So every figure from here on out will come with a blind bag weapon. They will change. It will not be the same thing over and over again. And he will come with a tarot-sized art card in the back of the card as well. Now, specifically for the pre-order, if you pre-order direct through Savage Crucible or SavageCruciblePreorder.com, you will get an additional blind bag weapon packed in with your order. So that 2 blind bag weapons. And these, I don't know that I say it anywhere here, but these weapons will be new. They've never been seen before. They're new sculpts. There's not just 1 or 2 of them. So, and I'm definitely elbows deep in making sure that those were really awesome weapons that people want. Or would want rather. So really excited about that. So this is a good example of his loadout with 3 heads, 6 hands, 2 swords, 3 belts, shield, and a double-sided wired cape. And this is the first instance that Elric's ever been in action figure form, guys. I don't know why.
Exactly. Yeah. Let's put that into emphasis right there.
Yeah. I'm to this day, I'm surprised that no one's done this.
Oh, we've killed Doug. We just killed Doug.
We killed Doug?
Yeah, I actually liked him. Damn it. Oh well.
Yep.
I'll just acquire his archives into mine. Yep.
Man, look at that. Yeah.
Frank asked a great question. Is it an additional weapon per item or per order? And it is per figure ordered. So every figure you order. So if you order 3 Elrics, you'll get 3 additional. It's not just an item per order. You don't have to place multiple orders to get multiple items. I don't want that. I don't want to waste paper and packing and tape and stuff like that. So no, it'd be per figure. So if I screw up and keep saying per order or something, I apologize. It is definitely per figure you order in the pre-order. You'll get an additional blind bag.
So I have a quick question.
Oh, God.
So if I order 3 Elrics, are you saying I'll get 3 additional mystery weapons?
Yeah, for a total of 6. That is correct.
No way.
Oh, yeah. Matthew asked, does Stormbreaker not have a scabbard? He does have a scabbard. It's on his back.
Mm-hmm. It fits both swords, right?
Yeah, it'll hold both swords, not at the same time, just individually.
Yeah,
right. Trust me, someone will bitch later that you said.
Yep, exactly. Let's clarify.
We'll try to do a better job of post. I think some of the pictures that.
Yeah, we'll bring up some pictures. Yeah, we have some variety
show
pictures.
The scabbard, but the scabbard is quite large, and the cape adapts in the sense that it helps. You can still have the scabbard on and the cape, so that was really important to the design of the figure.
That's great.
The scabbard's a honker. There was a question up top, Rob. It said, will you only be doing the 3 characters, or will you also be doing NPC figures from the series like soldiers?
Well, this is
exactly
an army builder. We wanted to add a head to the Elric figure so that if you wanted to make sort of like royal guards or Melnibone guards, you could. We thought that was a pretty cool thing to do in this sense. So
nice, Elric.
That
head looks so fucking good on that body.
Mm-hmm.
Language. I really thought he was going to follow it with like 3 more curse words after I said that.
That was the behaved version. This is incredible. I'm not even going to tell you what's going to do all over the screen when we get off.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Frank likes the helmet.
Yeah, I'll just get Kelly to clean it. Oof.
Yeah. No, the helmet was it was a lot of fun to do that. It was definitely so I'm hoping that fans appreciate that. Let's see.
Right.
Moving on. These are just some more images.
Look at that side profile of that helm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's great. It really is. It's a great helm.
There goes my nipples again.
Well, remember we talked about it, right? We're like, you get Elric, but you want like more from his world, and I'm like, how out the gate can we do that? I was like, all right, well, we can give him some soldiers or royal guards, whatever you want to call them, from that world. So at least like you can put one on each side or whatever, make it look really cool on your display. But I get it. Thank you for Vincent did a great job on some design aspects in terms of making sure that we got everything. So adding the Horn of Fate, which actually is connected by chain on the belt loop, and the King of Rings was really important. And then, most people don't know this, but originally he took a lot of herbs before he got the Stormbringer. But in the Titan comics, like, it kind of went to more potion-esque, more like blood stuff. And we thought about making the potion bottom look like it's blood filled, almost like on the new albino lizard that we're doing. But we felt like it'd get lost in the cape, so we're trying to do some color contrast. And then that kind of went from there. We're like, well, it would be kind of cool if it glue in the dark. Yeah. We like that translucent effect anyway. So if we just added a little bit extra to it. So, yeah, I'm overall, I'm really happy. I hope people are happy. I hope people are excited about this.
Can we open the bag of herbs?
No, you can't do that.
Touching up a bit on what Rob was saying, Titan Comics currently has a story going on about Elric, with Julian Blondell kind of writing that story. So if anybody is interested in the character and learning about him, it's a great read. Art is really good in it. They just dropped the 5th one too, so there's 5 volumes out. We are currently on the Necromancer, so definitely a great read. Anybody that wants to learn about the character, that's probably the best way. Unless you want to read the books, the books are also great. So,
now his Mortal Champion series, which Elric is a part of, is incredibly deep.
yeah,
So, Brian, I think he started the first Elric's first appearance was in 1961, I think, or something like that, in the Dreaming City. So, and he just did a book. Moorcock did 2 years ago. So, just to give you guys an idea, like Moorcock's been writing for a long time. He's the last legend of fantasy, in terms of from back in the day. So, yeah.
Rob, do you want to bring some pictures up of? Since we're kind of on him to show. Oh,
Yeah.
well, we got some more here. But if anything you want to bring up to kind of talk more in detail.
Well, there's the scabbard. Just the gentleman, Matson, I think it was asking about the scabbard. So, Dorkler is saying that they're going to get them to read Elric. Oh, that'd be really cool. See, it's kind of like Last of the Mohicans. I don't think people read that anymore, and that was incredibly violent and very poignant. But I think a lot of schools stopped letting kids read that, or just stop teaching it. Like, I don't know why.
It's too much.
You're right.
It's kind of like what was Waterfront Down? It was like that cartoon with the rabbits. Yeah, like it's, or Plague Dogs. Like great books, but a little too graphic, I guess, for the youth.
Yeah, go ahead, Stella. Bring up some more photos. We got some pretty awesome ones. So.
Let's see. So since we're talking about the scabbard on the back there.
Ooh, that's so good.
Excuse me, I'll move us over here to the side. We might have to do that for all these pictures, but you can see how the cape just doesn't really obstruct the scabbard there. You still get range of movement there with the figure too, with the arms.
That's good.
And it's wired on. There's like 5 pieces of wire in that cape. Yeah, like you can do a lot of different posing with it. It's pretty intense. Oh, sorry. Not at school, at the book club. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, man. So that sword is from the original artwork right there.
Original artwork?
Because this one is a little bit more of what we've kind of seen, with old stuff, with older paintings and stuff. So
right. So I think this is the one that people expect. This is the version of Stormbringer that's probably the most well known. Wieland did a lot of paintings of Elric. Frank Frazetta didn't actually do a painting of Elric. He did some of the other immortal champions. But so I think this version of Stormbringer, it's Michael Moorcock's favorite version of Stormbringer in terms of the shape and design. I know that for a fact because he was they were very kind and letting me know that was important to them. So, and the Titan comics graphic novels, the version of Stormbringer is a little bit different.
It actually kind of looks a little bit like how the
it does.
Is. Yeah,
it does. And truth be told, when you read it, because you're thinking about Elric as a character that's over decades, the description of Stormbringer is different. Sometimes he carries it on a hilt on his side, but then other times. So you got to remember that Stormbringer is a demon that's basically in the sword.
Yeah,
so I guess it can physically change shape if it wants to. That's not fully explained. Mike Moorcock doesn't always explain everything, which actually makes some of the reading really enjoyable. Like you get to fill in your own blanks a lot of times. So
it's a living entity, the sword.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just look at that side profile.
Yeah, that is. I really like that sword design too.
I'm so glad I'm not wearing pants right now.
The rune work on there, like on the blade, like all that little design that's on there. I mean, the detail's amazing on there. So good. Yeah. Great figure. Yeah. So there you go. Great posability on the cape there. Yeah.
Yep. So before we get into some more questions. Let's just go over. There's a couple of things that we really need to get through that are really important. So we are revamping the website, and we're doing that in phases, and we're doing it for a couple of reasons. The reasons is that I started with a host provider called Weebly back in 2018, back when I first started. Actually, there's a website that predated MAFC for a different company I had that was not toy or 3D printing related at all. And
it was about feet.
No. It was entirely different business. And Weebly worked great. And just to bore you guys with some non-toy history, Square bought Weebly, but Square has a web hosting service called Square something. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. Anyway, Weebly, they don't really update the functionality of Weebly, and they haven't been. And it worked fine for MAFC, and it worked fine when I was just putting up the Savage Crucible website. But the ability to go in and potentially change account information, or certain widgets that it doesn't have access to, so it makes it problematic. And so those are things that over time keep building up every year that they don't really update Weebly. And so we're moving over to Shopify. Now, having said that, Elric will be available on pre-order at savagecruciblepreorder.com. You can go to savagecrucible.com. At the very top, you'll see pre-order Elric, and you'll see an image for in-stock sale. And so what this means is, what we're able to do is we're able to have the pre-order for Elric up at the same time that we have an in-stock sale. And those baskets don't mix, and it won't affect shipping on either order. And so that's what we're trying. That's one of the things that we wanted to accomplish. So in the coming weeks, we will migrate all of that together over on Shopify under the savagecrucible.com banner. But for right now, that's it. Most people won't even notice unless you look at the URL code, to be honest. Okay. It does offer a lot of functionality, which we're about to get to. That was really important to us moving forward, because like I said, we're always trying to listen to everybody. We listen to you. We don't always agree with you guys. But even when we want to change something, we can't always change it in the moment. So we're just trying to slowly get there as we learn more and more. And so with that, on the pre-order for Elric, we're currently estimating his MSRP at $59.99. And when we say that's manufacturer's suggested retail price, so if you were to go to one of the online vendors like BBTS or whatnot, that's probably the price that they're going to have Elric listed at when it becomes available to them. As part of the Shopify platform and some great coding techniques by Renato, who's should be on here. I don't know why we didn't bring him on.
He is. He's on there.
He's in the comments.
On the show, not in the chat.
No,
he's harassing Frank.
Oh,
He's
right.
Yeah, go on.
You've got two options. Okay, now you can either pre-order your figure and pay for it in full, or you can do option 2, and you can do a $5 deposit, and we'll bill you the remaining amount. We'll charge your card automatically in the future when the figure is ready to ship. Just like at other vendors that have this option of pre-ordering, we will email you to let you know that your card is going to be charged. We're not just going to just charge you out of nowhere, and we're not going to charge you until the figure is ready to ship. You can mix your cart with full price Elric and pre-order Elric. So if you want to buy 3 Elrics, but you only want to pay full price for one and put a deposit for 2, you can do that. It will not affect anything in terms of, like, you'll pay the full price, you'll pay the $5 deposit for each, you'll pay, and then everything else will be billed when it's time for the figure to ship. Now, having said all that, why is there seemingly a price difference between paying in full and deposit only? And so our mentality is that if you're paying in full on a pre-order, you should get the best price available, because we're holding your money in a sense. If you didn't give us your money, you would theoretically could put it in a bank and get some kind of return. And that's very important to me when I do that. Now, the option 2 is slightly more, but it's still definitely a reduced price compared to what the in-stock and the retail price is going to be, even when you include shipping, because we have those new shipping rates for anybody that hasn't tried the in-stock sale. Depending on whether you're doing the in-stock sale or the pre-order, shipping is going to be anywhere from $7 to $8 shipping for one figure. So we just thought that was really important. We were trying to listen to people. We know we're coming out of the holidays. We know things aren't great. Inflation has really cut into a lot of people's disposable income. And I think this is the best option because I don't like FOMO. I don't like people feeling like they missed out or can't support something that they really want to. And so that's why we wanted to create this option now.
A couple of questions, Rob, about PayPal and Shop Pay. People are asking if there's the option of maybe doing PayPal.
Yeah, so the Shop Pay, I think it's what it's called. Like you can do like 2 or 4 installments or something. That's to the best of my knowledge, it's automatically on there. Remember, guys, we're going live tomorrow, so that'll be the first time. So there might always be a glitch, but right now the Shop Pay is on there. I don't know about the PayPal. I don't know that I've enabled PayPal just yet. So
there's also the extra bonus that they haven't told you about, people. So the very first one to order Elric when it goes up for pre-order will be able to take the title backer one away from Renato. So happy hunting. Happy hunting.
Ren is not going to sleep tonight. I hope you know.
Well, if he's not number 1, yeah, someone gets to claim that title.
What is this, like Highlander? There can be only one.
That's right. It goes back to the M&Ms. Don't judge me.
But no, seriously, everybody, give a big thanks to B1 for making this possible. Thank you, Ren. Thank you so much.
So people are asking what time is the pre-order. The pre-order will be up as soon as me and Ren and Gordon test tonight or in the morning, and then it'll go up. So there's already a link to the new website on savagecrucible.com. If you go there right now, it should be up. But the pre-order is not available just yet. So no worries. And the pre-order will last until...
I agree, Frankie.
What did he say?
He said you need to remove his admin access to the site then. Couldn't agree more.
There was a question too for pre-orders outside of the U.S. People can definitely pre-order the figure.
Yes,
outside of the
we
US.
do have international shipping for most countries. If you live in Iran or North Korea, I can't help you.
Sorry, guys.
When will the pre-order end? I think it's February 21st. There's actually a countdown on there that tells you when it's going to end, so I don't have to answer that anymore.
Nice.
Right.
Nice.
They'll just ask you where they find that. Where do I find that info?
It is blatant. You can't miss it. I promise. It's right there for you to see.
Yep.
They miss the feet information too.
This is true, but everybody's got lives. They're so busy. I mean, I get it. Like, you guys know how I am. I'll ask them. They're like, just tell me. I don't want to go. I get it.
I don't want to go see the movie. Just tell me what happens.
I don't want to click on the link to the video. Just give me the 10-second version, please.
Right. What happens?
Yeah. So I get it. I really do. Everyone's busy. Everybody's got other commitments. So the best we can do is keep trying to make the message concise, powerful.
Maybe if we used Muppets to convey, maybe they would pay more, closer attention.
I mean,
I've got some socks that we could give it a try.
You're as close as I think we'll ever have to a Muppet. So
what I think is that people aren't feeling challenged enough with the updates we give, so we got to start doing some more encrypted messages and start giving them,
There they go. When they ask you when it ends, the pre-order ends.
Yeah, just put in an encrypted message.
Respond in an encrypted so they can use their cipher coin.
Everyone wants to know. They don't want to miss it. So, like I said, there's a timer there. It's very big. You can see it. So that's very helpful. And the down payment option obviously gives people the opportunity to purchase now and not wait. So
We have a lively crowd tonight. Let me
we
tell
do.
you.
Elric, no
Mm.
comment on the feed pack on that one. You can't spoil nothing.
you guys are something else. I'm trying to think what else. I showed you guys the cape, didn't I? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
let
don't
me.
know if I have anything else that's kind of cool to show you guys. I do have one thing. I think I showed you guys. I don't think we've ever showed this on camera before, but
Bring it up.
let's see. I got to pick the right color so I don't ruin any surprises. But so we worked on the elbow some to get a better range of motion.
Mm.
And so it definitely has more bend now. And it was just making a slight cut here. Now, this only works with the bearskin forearms. If you have big, chunky armor forearms, you're not going to get, it's going to be closer back to the original. But if you compare that to like, the slate, it's not, let me see if I can make it comparable. I don't know if I can.
Let me see. I can maybe
Widen them.
load you up. There we go.
Yeah, so you can see you get a good build more of articulation.
Holy shit! Yeah.
Yeah. So, like I said, it only works for the bearskin forearms, but pretty cool. This is us working on an olive skin character. So,
let's see.
What did you hold up earlier in the show? It was something in a package.
He's like,
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, yeah, that looks good.
And my nipples are definitely hard. Damn it.
I don't know if I can try to get the glare off of it.
Which, by the way, the weapons and accessories from Wave 2 is something I'm eagerly awaiting for.
And then I have this one too.
Oh man, yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to get the glare off the camera.
Damn it, Rob.
That looks good.
Damn you.
Briefcase, Elric will not be a limited
look
pre-order.
This is the best one. Yep.
Ooh.
I cannot wait for that.
He's angry.
Him and Warrior are going to be killing everybody in the toy room. Everyone.
You think so?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look, that's what happened in House Peak growing up. New toy always won for at least a week until, I got a new one.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. The factory nailed the skin color on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So it was that sort of hint of blue that I was looking for. They absolutely did nail it. It was just,
oh my God, I can't wait.
Yeah. So
we have let's see, had a couple questions in here.
Matt asked something as well. Stell, can you go read Matt's?
Yeah, I'm going back. Let's see how far back we are here.
Are you not entertained? I am very entertained. I even had popcorn.
Yep.
Are you able to show Warrior Ball and Chain? No, because that's we're waiting for the soft goods for Warrior Ball and Chain, so they don't send me a sample of him. So actually,
what's going on?
I do have a sample of his cape. I think.
Oh yeah, we have. Yeah, I don't think we've shown this.
Shown what?
His cape.
The cape. Let's see. People are asking for the albino. Matt likes that elbow. You can totally do a curling scene with your Arnold voice.
I'm going to be like, Matt, can you do the voices for my toys while I play?
This is a wired cape for Warrior Ball and Chain.
Oh, wow.
And so it'll clip on. It's two little clips there's a clip that ports into the ball socket and it'll catch it right up under here. They go around his neck. But one of the things we really wanted to do with this is not maybe we'll do this, but the inside, this is actually a latex paint to go over it to mimic sort of bear skin when you skin an animal.
Mm.
Otherwise, it would just be the inside of a fabric, and it kind of takes away from the realism a little bit. So I'm hoping that this will add some realism to it. But no,
I'm
it's
gonna
got
put
really nice
blood
texture to
stains
it.
on mine.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
no, it'll
Oh,
be great.
that's good, man. Oh,
Posability is great because you can totally
yeah.
get it in that angle that you need it.
Yep. So
Brilliant.
any chance of more Frazetta desk figures? We would love to see a Death Dealer from you guys.
there's lots of
we have, we have gone over this. We have, we're huge fans. Yes, we have.
Mhm.
We have other property coming from Frazetta.
Yeah. Which, by the way, if you haven't checked out the episode where we did have Frank on, definitely go give that a watch because we definitely go a little more in detail.
I usually
and I'm sorry, we should say, if you don't know, the Frazetta Museum and Frankie will be at ZoloCon, and they're hopefully going to attend Toylanta as well, especially since I already booked his hotel room. But so you should get 2 opportunities that I'm aware of to see them, and I know they're going to be at Heroes Con when we're at Joe Fest, so we won't get to see them there. But yeah, so that should be at least 2 opportunities that you get to see them.
Let's see what else we got here.
I usually just mute that video and play it.
You see what Frankie said? Instead of texting me sweet nothings, you should have sent me that game. Oh my goodness.
There's a question if we would do, since we're doing soft goods, if we would do a soft goods pack. I'm not sure about that.
I don't know. Like maybe so soft goods I'm really new. Like, well, come on, let's be honest, we're new to everything. But so by Elric is our 4th soft good item. And you got to think that we haven't gotten our first soft good item to market yet. So we're learning a lot just in terms of price, what affects price, like break points in terms of quantities, how things affect it in terms of material. Anything is possible, but it all gets back to price. And so that's one of the conversations we were actually having earlier today and yesterday internally was the price of Elric's cape. It's a very expensive cape. It feels great, looks great, but it is very expensive. And it's one of those things, like if you keep creeping up your price, people will start to question whether or not they want to, collect your line. It kind of prices people out. We don't want to price people out, but at the same time, when you have IPs that you're licensing and you're trying to do soft goods, there's definitely an increased price. There's no doubt about it. So maybe that's one of the things you can talk about in terms of we actually at one point were considering offering Elric's cape as a separate SKU. So Dale's about to come apart in his seat, so he's either laughing at something or wants to say something.
No. I'm just going through the comments and was just reading everything, and I'm dying at the one where William Laws is. I think he wanted to say crawl, but he put call. And Tim absolutely hates that move. So I always laugh every time I see that. There was let's see. Somebody's asking what they will be available to purchase at the Frazetta Art Museum at ZoloCon.
Frankie,
let him know.
He actually answered the question in the chat.
Oh, he did? Perfect. I haven't gotten down there yet. A lot of people are asking to see the albino, a little bit close up to the albino.
What albino?
Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about.
Which one? Which one can they see? That's what I want to know.
The shield.
This guy doesn't even have
I guess Elric graphic novel's right behind it too. So
yeah, that's 2. This guy.
That's the one.
He's nice.
Well, that's a new piece of armor as well.
Yep. New waist piece, new chest piece.
Yeah.
Damn, Savage Crucible, you are on fire. Thanks. You're welcome, buddy.
Don't scold me still. Oh my god. Cole is vastly superior to Kroll. Okay, we're just Junkie on Crafts. Yeah, the Maryland Toy Expo is a possibility. Me and Renato have talked about that one, actually doing that again. That's definitely on our the one that we want to do, the one in October, I believe it is. So I really like that it's a 1-day show. So I guess I just forgot to put that on the schedule, actually, now that I think about it. Because I already told Ryan that's the one we wanted to do. So
I had
Ryan
to bring this up on the screen so Tim can see it.
Oh, I saw it. Listen here, buddy. I don't know who you think you are, Rex. But you are mistaken. I want Kroll figures. Kroll figures.
Tyler, I have the most Lemurians. That's pretty easy to figure out.
There actually was a comment saying, "What's the biggest Lemurian army you've seen?"
I'll give you a hint where he hides them.
All right, I saw something else that was in there. Let's see. Will the shield have the updated elbow? No, the updated elbow is strictly for human skin characters. We'd have to retool the entire arm for the Lemurian. That doesn't make sense, but something.
But he will have updated feet.
They do have updated feet. You're right.
There was a question: did Moorcock mention any specific artist who captured Elric the best?
Elric, yeah. I mean, Whelan is definitely the most famous of all his covers. So that's pretty simple, I think, in terms of what he someone made him a Stormbringer, a life-size Stormbringer, that he absolutely loves, and they sent me pictures. So that is definitely there's a real life Stormbringer that he owns, that he loves. Yeah. So
I'm glad you'll consider it, Frankie.
Oh my god, I'm lost.
Slate Horse Unite. Damn right, Doug. Damn right.
Let's see. Damn, Stella, you're not reading the comments, man. You're over there.
I'm laughing at some of these. Let's see.
You get some.
Did you see any other questions that I missed? Let's see.
Yeah, there's lots. Some guy was asking about the weapons behind me.
Wait, hold on. Let me address Rex real quick. So he says, one day I will meet Mr. Peak and get my Cull copy autographed. I will gladly draw you an official Tim Peak middle finger on that cover. I promise. And then I will sign it.
Let's see.
Love it.
What episode is the Frazetta one? I don't remember what number that was. Do you guys remember?
I believe that's episode
69.
13. Yeah, 12 or 13. We definitely have it labeled. You'll see it. It's the one that has the
you can find it
on the
easy.
thumbnail.
The weapons. I'll show you this. This one. This
Damn, dude, how did they even see it? I didn't even see that.
Yeah, well,
everybody's creeping on Rob right now.
They're zooming in.
Yeah, they've learned their secret. But you know what? In the last episode I was on, you go back and you look at that picture of that test shot of the humanized version, a human head on Jaeger's body. What no one saw in that picture, and I still laugh about it now, is the albino is in that picture. And nobody saw it.
You're going to have him going back trying to see where it was.
So, yeah, is there stuff back here that people don't notice? Yes. Every time.
There was is cape reversible on Elric? I guess you no, well.
I mean,
I guess you could do it if you wanted to, but it won't look.
Yeah.
You'll just have the black outline kind of coming through.
Yeah, you could definitely. I mean, these are the loops that keep it in. So you would just you could reverse it if you wanted to. Yeah. I didn't really think about that.
Frankie's having some issues typing. Yeah, they don't really taste that well either, Frankie, just so you know. I thought it was candy too. I was like, ooh,
Oh
Savage
no,
Crystal
Frank, we
candy.
want you at Toylanta. We want you at Toylanta. And as soon as Renato finds out that what is it? Is it Reyes Jr. is going to be there, the live action Ninja Turtle guy? So
There's a pretty good question that came in. They're asking for about Elric's skin tone. Why we went with a little bit of it says with a bone color than the traditional like milk white skin.
so you can describe something some way in a novel, bringing it to life and making it look good is a whole nother ballgame. Especially with the high detail paint apps that we put on our figures, it might come across as cartoony because you can't really put shading on it to come across.
Right.
That's our excuse. Someone probably come along and be able to pull it off better than we can, but that's part of it. I mean, now if we do another Elric, like a Whelan version of Elric, which I really want to do, what I call an adventure style, we can certainly try it. But you also have to remember in pictures, what you're seeing as a light bouncing off of it and what it looks like in person is going to be totally different. So,
right.
I noticed in a lot of reviews, the detail and the armor for people does not come through at all. Like when I watched a lot of the Raypax reviews, and his armor is amazing in person. There is so much dry brushing going on. There's different shades of stuff that I'm actually going to ban Tim and Stell and Frankie from the show from now on. So yeah, it's really
Thank
so
you
you
for
got to be
noticing
careful
that.
about making judgments based off of the pictures that you have. So
Yeah, I do remember that was one of the things we were kind of going back and forth on with his skin color, how it just wasn't coming through with pictures as well as in person. So, Pablo the albino will have a soft goods cape on it.
yes.
Megazaric pre-order Elric ship on their own, or would they be able to be combined with in-stock items?
Where is that?
Kind of maybe like a pile of loot, maybe what he's talking about. I don't know if we have that option.
It's
Or
right.
he's saying
It's
that are
pretty
in
much at the
stock at
top.
the
Right?
time. Oh, so
Well, no. Well, if Elric's here, then he would be moved over
right.
to in stock. So,
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, this is just a pre-order, and that's why it's separate. But like, yeah, once we have it, it's considered in stock, and would definitely ship if anything else is in stock. So
They're asking for the stash of the hollow cards.
Mhm.
which
It's in a
stack
crevasse.
for wave 1 or wave 2? I have both.
Yeah.
So I just want to know.
Oh,
You guys
Yeah.
gotta,
I'm
gotta
asking for
specify now.
wave 2.
Well, Gordon, and Rubus have to get the cards before you do, Tim. I mean, they actually worked on them, so it seems only fair.
You know what? All right, that is fair. But then me, I should say, and then the archive.
No, that is not the box art for Elric behind me. That is the box for the Titan Force 4 graphic novels.
Which that was a 4-pack set that Rob has there.
Yeah, this is a great read. It's very decadent. Love
You
it.
can definitely. They have them individual now too, so you can buy them.
Well, I think they always had them individually. They didn't.
Oh,
they
did they?
didn't-
No.
Yeah, they didn't have the set like that until they got through all 4. So,
What's the sale or pre-order date on the albino?
there'll be more news on the albino next month.
How many surprise drops should I budget for this calendar year?
That is a fair question.
That is a fair question.
Moving on.
We're gonna take a temperature reading of everybody in April. We're gonna see how everybody feels when we're in April.
Nice. Cool. Any last minute questions on Elric?
There's
I'll
lots
take
of
a couple more.
there's people are asking, are there any other artists we would be interested in making other than Wieland? Obviously, Braum. I mean, me and Stella are huge Diablo fans, so Braum's awesome. I don't know that his style on Elric would translate over. I mean, he's got the one portrait of him where he's like super skinny. I mean, Elric is super skinny.
Is it?
Yeah, I think that's the one I'm thinking of. But off the top of my head, who? I mean, which one would you really want? Is the question. Like, if you don't want Wieland, who do you really want?
Fan vote, perhaps. No. Braum.
Yeah,
Everybody's screaming for Braum.
I mean, his artwork is amazing.
Yeah.
I have this really cool female. She looks very Mayan, sitting in this like weird throne, topless. I love that painting. Love it. It's a Braum.
Megazark says, I meant more if we pre-order an Elric tomorrow. Once that one arrives and is ready to ship, will we be able to buy an additional items and ship those along with that originally pre-ordered Elric? No. There's a limit to how complicated I can make things. I mean, I literally have a day career, and we have 2 ladies that come in part-time to help pack orders. We're not Big Bad Toy Store. We're not some mega multi-million-dollar corporation. That would be an unrealistic expectation of us.
Alberto asked to last day to order Viteris is today. Actually, with the new update, we are going to leave that open so people can still purchase whatever is in stock on the site.
Yep.
So let's see.
Are there any
I was just
common or rare colors or styles to the mystery bag weapons? Come on, Rob, spill it. I will not. No one can tell me how many there are already. So no.
Yeah. Just got to keep seeing everybody post them and just keep.
I went to all this effort to create something that was a complete surprise. So every time you open your package, you're like, you have this moment of like, what did I get? What is this? I don't even know what this is. Like, twice now with the cards and the weapons. So
Savage Crucible candy that tastes like plastic. I thought you went old school with like the stick of gum.
Yeah, right.
I was like, hell yeah! I started like crunching on it, and I was like,
no,
wait,
man,
this tastes weird.
If you're gonna do anything like that, you got to do like the early like 2000s Jar Jar Binks lollipop, where it's literally
shut up the
tongue. Yeah. Like you're just making out with Jar Jar.
Yeah, we have that here. That's in the other room.
Oh my god.
Barry
How's Hindu saying if there should be or if there's going to be an Elric specific accessory pack, weapons, shields, maybe a banner?
Not at this time, no.
Bought a D&D book just for Braum's art. Yeah, Braum is.
Yeah, Braum. Trust me, like he's a great artist. Like, time to quit your 9 to 5.
Yeah. Female figures, of course. There's plans for female figures.
Yes, there are definitely plans for female figures. There's
plans for dwarves too. I did see that earlier, Don. I didn't miss it.
Oh, well, it wouldn't be a podcast if someone didn't ask about dwarves. So.
Sticker pack in stock sale next, please.
What?
I guess. Stickers.
The stickers that we take to conventions. Did we not put? Have we never put stickers up on the website before?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. No.
Huh. I never even considered it. I mean, like I didn't. I don't know why, to be honest. Yeah. Into that.
Because you're a savage tease. That's why.
I think he's referring to me saying that would be an unrealistic expectation. Which now I'm going to probably call it a dick because of it, but not from that person that asked the question, but from somebody else. I'm like, come on, guys, we're human. Like, I can only do so much.
Any hints on surprises or exclusives this year?
Yeah, there's your hint.
They're reaching, Rob.
They are. They won't give up. They're relentless.
Let's see. Amazon wave of female characters, or do you mean the South American wave?
Ooh,
Um,
good question. See, throws the question right back at you.
Or do you mean a wave exclusive to Amazon?
The answer to that is no. I can answer that one.
Rob is like a Morton Joe, where he just gives people just a little bit of water.
More. Still thirsty.
And then they get on the Facebook page. Witness me.
Mobius Joe, how is the Huntress going? I don't ever recall saying that we were doing the Huntress. Did we say that?
I don't know.
I don't remember that. Did you say it? Did you say it, Stell?
I don't know. Who would you pick to sculpt the Huntress? That's the question.
That is a good question.
Mm-hmm. You know what, guys? In the chat, here we go. This is a great question. This is your chance to influence Savage Crucible on an epic scale with the great Frankie Frazetta in the chat as well. What do you want the next licensed character from the Frazetta Museum to be? Yeah. Let's go.
Start bombarding. What is the package on the top shelf over Rob's right ear?
Yeah, I know. They're all scanning already, looking. Did you see what was down there in the corner behind his door? It was just a Kleenex. No, man. Yeah. That's a clue.
Now, was it used or was it?
Yeah. Does no one pay attention to how I move the angle of the camera in each show? Like, I don't really understand why.
Inca Warriors, South American, please. Back to that hoodie. Does it have inside pockets? No inside pockets, I don't think. Just stomach pockets or whatever, waist pockets.
I'll check my email tonight, Frank. Here we go. All right, the votes are coming in.
Mm-hmm. Bam! Death
I would love to do a Thoris character. I really would.
You know what? The Sea Witch. I'm with who is that? The Collecting Brothers.
Well, now Mothman. Mothman is a great painting. That I definitely. Yeah. Everyone wants Death Dealer, especially since there's not a decent price Death Dealer on the market.
No, Mothman. That would be pretty sweet. The wings would just be amazing.
So a couple Huntresses, Death Owls like Bear or Tiger. Frost Giants, I do love that painting, that's for sure. But that's a Conan painting. Renato's voting 4 times. Okay.
Yeah, Renato's just bombarding.
Matt wants to do a Death Dealer.
Can't do the Sea Witch. Sorry, Tim.
I know. I'd love that one too.
I wouldn't mind doing. I think it's
so beautiful.
The Goblin Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That
would
be a great one. Egyptian Queen's pretty awesome too. That's a great Queen. Yep. Mothman, John Carter,
the Lady with the Scythe, and the Iguana. Okay, nice.
Oh, that's Lady with Scythe.
Mm-hmm. Lady with Scythe. Yep.
Yeah.
Dawn.
That's literally the name. And the Iguana doesn't like. There are actually 2 versions of that. One, she's got like the skull plate that he did on top of her face, which I actually prefer. But
Matt throwing shade on Red. No.
I really hope someone takes that.
Yes.
I really hope someone takes that B1 title away from him. Come on, do it for Timmy.
Flesh Eater, Civil War, King, nice. Yes, a female for sure. Yeah.
There's no Mothman, Ren. Stop asking.
Didn't Dark Kingdom sell like for $6 million a couple years back? Wasn't that
Holy
the one?
Shit! Are you serious?
Yeah.
Flash Gordon, Jaguar God.
Outlaw of Torn. That's a good one.
Frank Frazetta himself with a gun. I would totally get that.
I would totally absolutely be down for a fucking Frank figure, man. Just good old Frank.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Brick something's just going for the moon. Kong figure the size of a Hazard giant man. Okay. The
Sav
Ringo
Lab?
painting.
Are we doing a Sav Lab, Rob?
The Sav Lab.
Sav
Oh
Lab.
my God.
Stop it, man.
Dude, I want a dragon for Elric to ride. He's a dragon. He's like the original dragon rider. Like, why would Red
Rob, you
Sonja?
just got me to pitch a tent right now. God damn.
I mean, it's funny. No one said Vampirella, right?
Oh yeah, nobody has said Vampirella.
Yeah. That's what I think of. I always look at the responses and think, okay, who didn't they say, right? As I look up on my wall.
Mm-hmm. Everybody noticed.
Red
He's
Sonja.
moving. He's moving. Pay attention.
Now, I will say that the product images for Boss Fight Studios, Red Sonja, the most recent ones do look better. So I'm hoping that one.
Yeah. That's probably going to be a little more closer to scale with Marvel Legends, though.
It will, but
yeah, Mezco Conan and all that. But I mean, might fit in still.
We're all toy collectors, so when something we've wanted comes out and it's a good representation, like you want to hope, right? Like that's
exactly.
Yeah. Silver Warrior, which is actually the cover of a Moorcock novel. That's your leg, actually. Or is that Ericos? Okay, no, that's your leg. Ericos is the one on the horseback.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna make female characters. Can we make them nude? It's so touchy. Like we went over that in the Frazetta thing. Like it's so touchy. Like because some people get really defensive about. And I get it. Some people have kids and stuff they don't want. Even if they have little girls, they don't want something that feels too sexual or objectified on the shelf. But at the same time, when you look at it from an artist's perspective, you're just appreciating the human form.
The art style,
It's not meant to. So I'd much rather have a character that's based off of a good representation of a Frazetta female form than say like something from a 90s comic book any day of the week. So
100%.
That's just me personally.
I don't know. Robert Crumb drew some pretty fascinating nude women.
Yeah, so Luana, I like that poster a lot. She which the Huntress, that one, and I always mispronounce this word, but Savage Pedulokar. I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry, I'm so ignorant, but I think that's all considered the same character to some people, but
yeah, you're definitely trying to capture that art style, so I think it's fair.
Yeah. Now you guys got me curious. I wonder which ones I bought. Hang on.
Frank is like, offer soft goods for the goods.
Offer soft goods for the goods. Yes. Let's see. What's in the treasure trove?
Oh, yeah.
And hey, guys, how long have we been on? Because you know that we don't want to stay on too long.
An hour and 14 minutes.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, I think people will appreciate this, though, real quick.
So these are some of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you get those from?
From the Frazetta Museum.
Yeah, exactly, Frankie. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, buddy.
I paid for these. You cheap.
I am cheap. That is true.
Corn. Love it.
Oh, yes. Now's your chance, guys. Scan the background.
Oh, I know this one.
Ooh.
As she does.
Ooh.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Love that.
Rob, what are you thinking for frames on this? Because I've been racking my brain, and I've been really trying to find some nice frames with a nice border on these to show them off.
I just get Frankie to frame all my stuff. I don't know what you're talking about.
I was going to say, yeah. Man, that looks good.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh yeah.
Guys, these are all available for purchase over at the
Right. The Frazetta Museum.
Rosetta Museum. Now, this one I think is actually kind of cool. This is the harpies or whatever. I can't think of the name of it, but I don't think most people know that they're harpies in this picture.
I do.
Oh,
I do
wow.
blame them already, Frankie. Don't worry.
Yep.
I already do.
The cool thing about these prints too, they're the profits are, I believe, 100% for the museum because Frankie is the one doing these right now too. So great way to support, and top quality too. The print quality is really good on these.
No kidding. Give your walls some flavor.
Oh, here's one. Yep.
There it is. Yep.
That's Woman with Science right there.
Yeah, that's good.
The blue short. What are they talking about? Blue short.
He wants
Put
to
on the
know what's
back
on
of
the
your
back.
blue.
I think he just wants to see your butt.
Oh, your shirt. Yeah. It's the Harbinger.
Let's see. Some of these I don't want to show, so.
Nah.
But you could definitely see them on the website, Frank.
Damn right. Go check it out and go get some.
Very nice.
People are asking if Red Sonja is possible from us, even though Boss Fight is doing their version.
No.
It's always possible, but you know, I thought with the anniversary, a lot of people were going to come out with it or whatever. So, you know, sometimes like someone does a character, you just want to kind of give it a rest, right? Like, we talk about this internally. Sometimes it feels like one person comes out with something and then 3 other companies come out with it, and you're like, you've got 4 versions of something already. Do you really need it? Like, that's kind of where I'm at.
There's an oil painting going up for sale in April.
Oh shit. Okay, really? Which one, Frankie?
I'm with you on that, Rob. I'm absolutely with you on that one.
That's a good question, Lee. I don't know how many Dracula paintings did Frazetta do?
I know that he did for a movie, and then he did one for what's that horror comic?
Oh, you mean he did one for Dusk Till Dawn with Salma Hayek on the cover?
Yeah, he did do that. Yeah, he did do that one too. Yeah, you're right. But he did an old one with Christopher Lee, didn't he?
No, it was the guy who plays Skeletor. What's his name? Frank.
Oh, it's not G, is it O or something? Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Frank Lagella or something.
Yeah, Lagella. Yeah.
He was Dracula in the 70s.
I gotcha.
That's right. Yes. Yeah. You're right.
Dorkler's like, show that Eternal Champion print. That's pure speculation. Actually, I don't know that I own that.
Spider-Man. Yeah.
There's 3. Frankie says 3 finished Draculas. Frankie says I'm selling organs if I need to. Well, you need to hijack that check I'm sending to your sister. That's what you need to do. Okay, so seriously, until this moment, I never thought about the fact that I could do a Salma Hayek Frazetta figure. That never crossed my mind till just now, saying that out loud. And now I'm like, I really need that in my life, right? Like, I need that. What? I love Desperado, first of all. Like,
I do too.
Like, that movie was epic.
Shame on you and Jason for saying that. Shame on you, Jason. Yes, I saw your comment. Can we get a Salma Hayek figure, please? No.
I mean,
no, because we won't be able to have her nude. Okay, I'm done.
Stop it. All right. Anybody have any any other questions? Just, I'm sure you guys have questions, but I just want to tell everybody that we really appreciate you. We are sorry about the delay. We are definitely doing our best to make sure that we get figures to people as quickly as possible. And we're definitely headed in that right direction. It is going to be a fun couple of months. You should really come out to Zolicon or Torlana. You might get to see some things that you otherwise wouldn't. And I think people will be really excited about it. So from that standpoint, let's see what else. Well, we see the dwarf this year. I have the feeling if you guys don't see a dwarf, you won't be seeing me because y'all.
Yeah, right. Ronaldo asked if they ever made Desperado. I'm trying to think if McFarlane did a movie Maniacs, but I don't think he did. Yeah, I don't think he ever did.
I would love a guitar case that fired. Yeah, that would be really cool. Missile firing action.
Oh my god, yeah, they could do some good stuff with that. Big titty Medusa.
Maybe I can find one image to I feel like everybody stuck around. I feel like I should give everybody one thing. Let me see if I can find one image.
You earned it, guys. There you go. You got to them.
I gotta find. Let me see. Let me go down here. I'll share. Let's see. One image.
That's a smart move, Alberto.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually, I picked up one on Tuesday. I think.
No.
Great Dane mount.
We already know the answer to that. Yeah, they do. Goo? You want to make some goo?
Goo!
Persistence does not pay off because we would have Kroll figures by now. So that's a lie. I don't believe it.
How do I add an image?
Does it allow you with a little plus sign?
You guys better hope he screws up and we get to see everything on his computer.
Oh, God. Hopefully not everything, because that might be scarring.
Well, this says presentation, screen share, extra camera, and local video.
Ren, you want to shoot it over to me real quick? Or if you want, I mean, you should be able. You can, or if you want to share screen share it. Just be careful with all the other windows you have open.
I know, right?
If you want, shoot it over to me in Facebook. I can bring it up.
There it is. I think you can bring it up.
Oh, I heard it. Hold on. There we go. Yep.
All right. That is it. This is not a final image. This is an updated based on feedback. There's a little bit more feedback on this one. Or there was. And this is Scatterclaw. So, yeah.
Beautiful.
Lord Shaggith of Norville.
Just go by Tim's reaction. That would have been funny.
All right, guys. I think it's time to end this. We dragged this out a little too long.
Yes.
You got 24 minutes extra of juiciness.
Right. So
enjoy.
Thanks for sticking around. We appreciate it. It's been a great 2024. We hope to make 2025 really fun. If you have more advice on our YouTube channel, what you want to see and not want to see, let us know. We have some ideas on some different things that we're going to try in the future, and look forward to seeing you guys at conventions this year. Enjoy the in-stock sale. Enjoy Elric pre-order. Help promote it the best you can, because there's still a lot of people that don't know that we are actually even doing an Elric figure, which still falls squarely on my shoulders and poor marketing, but every little bit helps, guys. So thank you.
Exactly. Thank you guys for staying with us, tuning in, and we'll catch you everybody on the next one.
Thank you. Stay savage.
Stay savage, everyone.